To Be Hero X Episode 9, now out. Let's freaking talk about it.
Hero X!
So, Episode 9 of To Be Hero X is now out and available for you guys to go and check out. And, again, they nail it. They just nail it. Every single week, it's like we just repeat the same thing. Nailed, 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 nailed. Another phenomenal episode. How do they do this? How are they doing this? This episode was emotional, full of heart, full of happiness, full of sadness, full of every single freaking emotion, and then a twist like none other where you're like, oh, what was said? So let's get into this episode because there's a lot to break down here. The first bit, we open up with Cyan and her friend. And the way that they're playing, he talks about the guitar that he got because he hasn't caused any mischief or anything like that. And they start playing it. It's beautiful. And seeing them connect. And then when they go outside and he talks about how, the dean here, this is all about getting people into being heroes and that. He was a hero himself, but he didn't stay in the public eye. And that's what he does. He lives through people. So when we first saw it in the last episode that he was actually doing something decent, trying to help many people out, but that's not what he wanted. That was just a front. That was to fool all of us into thinking, oh, this guy ain't bad. He's just got bad ways of doing things. The action is just not reflecting the outcome that he's trying to do. No, he's trying to live vicariously through her. She is going to live the dream that he wanted. So it's that sort of theme that many people do, especially some parents out there, where they failed and they try to live through their kids and live the dream that they wanted through their kid and push their kid through that when they don't want to. That is the same thing that's happening here. And then when they go out and they sneak out and they start walking around, and then the truck guy, the delivery guy comes in, and when they talk about what the dean wants to do with Cyan, and she hears it and she starts breaking down, but then it's her friend is the one that is lifting her up, that is showcasing her that she can be more than what they want. It's beautiful. And then it cuts, obviously, to the opening, which is incredible. Love that song. But then it goes back to where we left off. They're running. And this guy has like this invisible power. The Dean has like invisible powers, man. It's crazy. But when I felt all of the emotion in this sequence when he goes to save Cyan, uses his guitar to sever that invisible thing to save her, and then he grabs the Dean so she can get away. He instills the belief in her by saying, you are the luckiest person. Luck is on your side. Just go for it. And everything, this truck comes through because the driver fell asleep. Yes, it's coincidence, but that's her power, is luck. She gets all this luck that goes her way. Except as the truck's going, the Dean's like, get after it. And then, they're trying to fight it. That's all happening. And then the kid, man, when he says to the Dean, you've got a jinx here. Remember that. As he's holding him and the truck swerves towards them, Cyan turns around and is like, no, I'm coming to save you. And he says, no, go. Just go. My man was willing to sacrifice his life for her. And when that truck hit him, I felt it. And then it's when Cyan finally gets out and she's sitting there and she's crying and breaking down with the guitar, and then she starts playing the song. It's beautiful. It is beautiful storytelling, and it's just the atmosphere that they create in that moment hits you so hard because you care for these characters. And then Cyan says, still be alive. Just please, I'm going to come back for you. I'm going to come and get you. And now she's like, I must make it myself. I must become self-sufficient to be able to do this. And she starts playing. And, she starts to get back out there. And they want to recruit her. The guy who found her and took her to the orphanage, he works for this hero company. He wants to find her as well and bring her as a hero. That's what they want to do. They want to bring her in so she can be their hero. And it's beautiful when she starts singing the song. It's animated so good. This episode is animated beautifully, man. You don't need the 3D animation. I love how it goes in and out. But man, this was just beautiful and gorgeous to watch. And then obviously people are like, oh, that's the maiden, that's the maiden. So they start doing that. It's very awkward. But she eventually becomes this hero. She gets meat and she wants to find him. She then goes on stage. It turns to the friend who has been captured by the Dean, who's still alive, battered, bruised, tied up, broken arm, and everything, in a room with nothing there and just a radio. And he turns it on to hear her and he starts smiling. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, this man gave up everything. He was willing to sacrifice his own freedom and be stuck there in this moment where he's got nothing so she can succeed in life. And I was like, this is a true friend. This is a true hero right here. This man deserves the most utmost praise because of what he did for Zion. And she starts singing and you can see the joy. Then the Dean walks in and he says, I have one more thing I need to tell you about her. And then whatever he whispered triggered something in him, triggered him. And we don't know what was said, but I'm so intrigued to hear what was said. And then it goes back to the concert with her singing. And then everything's, this atmosphere changes completely. After she comes in and goes, there was someone who was very important to me, a friend who gave me belief to be a hero, who gave me the motivation, who left me with the guitar. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here doing this. And this is the song that he left me with. And she starts singing it. It's beautiful. And then as the tone shifts, we go back to the orphanage. And people are just mutilating and transforming. I don't know what they're doing, but they got these things bubbling on them and everything, and it's going through and seeing all of them. And then it goes to the Dean, who's got the red eyes, and it looks like he's angry, but we don't see the kid. We don't see the friend. Is this his doing, or is this the Dean unlocking something? So that's the big twist. What was said that triggered the kid, because he was just like shocked? Who is responsible for that? That's at the orphanage right now. Is it the Dean or is it him? But man, I don't want to see him, man. I can't deal with it, man, because I love these characters. I love Cyan. I love her friend. I love their connection. I want them to have a happy ending. I really do. But it's To Be Hero X. My boy Ling Ling couldn't get one. Our boy Wang couldn't get one. Cyan's not going to get one. I can just see it. But then again, animation stunning, music stunning, story stunning, characters stunning, emotional weight stunning. They just 9 out of 9. They've hit 9 out of 9 episodes right now. Like, not one of them has dropped out of a 9 comfortably. Like, whether or not you want to say it's a 10 out of 10, that's up to you guys. But I'm telling you right now, I do not see how any of these episodes, how you could say any of these episodes have dropped below a 9. Because they're just that freaking good, man. It's just every single week. They nail it, man. It's so good. So, get ready for next week's episode, man. It's going to be insane. I'm so excited. At the same time, I'm so worried. But let me know what you guys thought of the episode. Did you enjoy it? Did you not? I freaking loved it. Smash your thoughts below. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe and peace out.